Nate, I wanted to talk to you about an interesting reveal, something we were expecting but not expecting.
Yeah, I was
That's
expecting
surprising.
it, but not right now.
Well, yeah, the Miles Morales Spider-Man game from Marvel. By the way, before we get into this, not surprised at all that we didn't see Batman here. I don't know why people were still saying we're going to see Batman here. Knew we wouldn't. We didn't.
Well, they kept pushing it off till now, so
Yeah, I know. So it's like, oh, we'll have to someday.
at this point it's getting the Kingdom Hearts 3 treatment where
Yeah.
it's like I just don't care anymore.
It's ironic that we saw Marvel Spider-Man 2 before the sequel to a 2015 game or prequel or spiritual successor or whatever. But regardless, here we are. This is interesting because we didn't expect them to pivot to Miles Morales already. Neither of us did.
Yeah, it seemed like it was pretty quick.
Yeah.
I think so. From my understanding, the game's going to center around Miles Morales.
Well, yeah, it's named Spider-Man
Yeah.
Miles Morales.
Exactly.
Seems like that's a pretty big no-brainer. They didn't really show anything, though, is the thing.
Right.
We have minimum information to go on here.
I know everything there is to know about this,
Then
but
why are you talking about it? Sorry, there's that. Sorry, somebody found my house, so we'll probably hear them in the background a little bit.
Okay.
So but just ignore them.
we'll have to take care of them later.
Like any commenter, they'll go away. I'm just kidding, guys.
Yes, I think it's kind of weird because I think we should have gotten a second game with Peter Parker.
I do too. Yeah,
and
with
then
more
maybe,
Miles.
And then maybe the third game have Miles.
Well, yeah, and I think people are pretty split on killing off Peter Parker in the future of these games. We don't know if they're going to do that or not. This very clearly could just be about Miles, and then the next one could be about Peter again.
Right.
We have no idea. But what I had expected them to do, in all honesty, was just sort of the safe bet of a trilogy where you move from Peter now into more Miles in 2. You have Miles for some missions, Peter for the majority of the game. Get the player used to Miles. And then at the beginning of the third game, you do something where the torch is passed to Miles primarily. That's what I was expecting. And then I was expecting a third game, mainly Miles.
I think that's kind of what everyone was expecting.
Yeah, this seems kind of weird to just immediately go there. And we know that he's going to have some of his powers from the comics, like the Venom blasts, which were always cool. They always did separate him a bit from Peter Parker's, too, because that's something Peter Parker just can't do. I mean, it's
Right.
essentially like shooting out a sting, or hitting someone with a sting where, it paralyzes them, knocks them out, or weakens them, depending on how powerful the person is. So it's also something we saw in Spider-Verse.
Yeah, he did use it.
So
there.
if people don't know what that is, I don't know. It's just odd to me how we're going here right away. And what features do we even know about with this game so far? I mean, confirmed. You said there's like a day and night cycle, like that's actually going to change now.
Yeah, and supposedly you can change it yourself.
So it's like what you could do post game in Spider-Man, because you could already go to those research stations and do that after you beat the game, but not before.
Yeah, but I think you can do it all the time now. However, I don't see why this is really like a big feature.
No, this day and night cycles were a thing back in Pokemon Gold.
Yeah,
This has
exactly.
been a thing forever. I was really surprised that the original Spider-Man didn't just have it from the get-go.
And apparently you can also change like the weather and stuff too. Like you can switch it from raining to, get this, not raining.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow. Well, those are cool things. But other than that, really there wasn't a ton revealed, was there?
Not really.
Just that it's Miles Morales.
They just showed that teaser and that was about it.
So I guess that's kind of what we have to work with. I mean, in terms of actually what we want to see, I hope that they still put in different costumes. I'm sure they will, but Miles hasn't had that many. I mean,
No.
Off the top of my head, he had like his starting costume. He used, in Ultimate Comics, he used Peter's Ultimate costume first, or like a recreation of it. Then it was kind of seen in poor taste because of events that happened before that, with Peter being replaced by Miles. Then he has his own costume after that. That's typically the costume that we've seen in everything else. His costume from Ultimate Spider-Man the comics.
Yeah, like
it's
the
just
black
been,
one.
Yeah, it's just been tweaked over time. I mean, the one in Into the Spider-Verse is a little different, but
Yeah.
it's mainly the same. And then the one that they showed in the CGI trailer, from the best we could see, is just a variant of that. So I don't know how they're going to do. Are they just going to give him Peter's suits? That'd be kind of weird. You know, that
Yeah,
wouldn't make much
I kind of
sense.
hope they don't do that.
Yeah,
Because
same.
on the one hand, we've already gotten all those suits.
Well, but there were a bunch that we haven't
Right.
gotten as well. Be sure to check out our 5 suits we would have wanted to see
Ooh, nice
if this
plug-in.
was a Peter Parker game, but it's not.
Nice plug in there.
Thank you so much.
My big wish for the game is
Yeah.
I want So I don't care really that Miles is the main character. I think that's cool. I liked him in the
Oh
first
yeah,
game.
I'm not annoyed by it at all.
I thought he was cool in the
It just
first game.
seems quick, but they did build up Peter quickly as well.
Right.
So you could just jump right in. I'm sure it's Insomniac; they'll do it.
My hope for the game is that you can actually play as both. And you can actually switch between them two. Like kind of like in GTA 5.
Yeah.
Or in like I know certain parts of like Arkham Knight had that ability where you could switch between Batman and Robin in like certain fights, like challenge modes and parts
So
of the
you're
story.
hoping that that they're calling this Miles Morales less because it's only him and more because he is now a big focus.
Yes.
Okay,
And
I
I think
understand
it'd be cool if you could actually switch between the two. Like if like I'm running around like, oh, I want to do this mission as Peter.
Yeah.
And then let's say you get to the next mission, you're like, oh, I kind of want to do this as Miles. Or like maybe you just want to swing around New York City as Miles.
Yeah.
And then switch to Peter or something.
I think that would be really cool. I think that's kind of what I'm hoping for as well. I don't know from this trailer, but again, there was not a lot revealed.
Right.
So hopefully we get more in the near future. We don't know. Insomniac's going to do good either way. We know that.
Right.
So hey, be sure to let us know what you think in the comments down below about this game reveal. Are you excited? Are you not? What are you thinking? Were you surprised that it's Miles now? And do you think it'll only be him? Interested to hear your thoughts? Be sure to check out the new Let's Play channel in the description down below. Nate and I are over there playing some games along with T. And we'll see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day and stay awesome.